T.Y. Jackson.
United States Women's Champion Chelsea Green.
How you doing, people?
And I love pro wrestling.
I love pro wrestling.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome to the Brunch Gimmick. I am Lawrence Kurtz. Today we are live. Another big week in wrestling, as yesterday was AEW Wrestle Dream.
Hi, I'm Maxine Dupree.
And I'm Otis.
Hi, I'm the sweetest pea, Christara.
Mars, the specialist.
And I love wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
And we
love wrestling.
Bottoms up, brains on. Welcome to Quizplex here on Love Wrestling, your pro wrestling trivia charity show. My name is Zach Ralph. I will be your host.
This is God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blaze.
We are the Usos.
This is Rachel Ellering.
And we love wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
Hello, Love Wrestling. It is Thursday night. It is 8 p.m. and you all know what that means.
Well, you better know by now. It's episode 235 of this thing.
I guarantee you there's like an 85% chance that's not an accurate number.
Hi, this is Shaz McKenzie.
This is Big Bad Boris.
This is the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crow.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love wrestling.
If you're here, thanks for being here. It's For Exposure, Love Wrestling's Independent Weekend podcast, where we break down all the best happenings on the world of the independent wrestling side.
I'm Penta, I'm wrestling, and what?
I'm the alternative Anthony Green.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love wrestling.
And I love wrestling. I love wrestling. And you know what? Penta Cero.
That's called scatting, kids. It is 8 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It is time for a excitingly fun, I hope, episode of Saturday Night Love. My name is Big Bad Boris.
I'm Big Ben Ortman.
Hi, this is Smiley Kylie Ray.
I'm Sky.
And I love wrestling.
And I love wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
Of course.
I'm totally going to restart my computer after the show because like StreamYard is just being so...
Are you having some issues, bro?
I will say, time.
Zach over here says it's National Relaxation Day, so just relax, bro. Relax. What's that song? If you want to go through it, relax.
Do you remember the band The Bloodhound Gang?
Yeah.
They did a song where it had like a sample of that in it too.
Oh,
it's very good. I recommend you should check.
There is no relaxation, Zach. You know, not today because GCW Homecoming starts today at 8 o'clock. I'm sure we'll talk about that and a bunch of other things, dues and who's paying them. You know,
a lot has happened. I mean, we missed the cutoff last week.
Yeah, as soon as we went off air, shit hit the fan in the world of the wrestling world of the independent side.
Fuck up, Avery Styles.
What the heck, man?
Come on, bro.
Oh, what's up, Bryce? What's up, Lawrence? Blair?
Yes.
How are you? Happy belated birthday, even though I did wish you a birthday on the socials.
You did.
I wanted to try to be one of the first because I didn't want you to yell. Be like,
you know who was the first?
Who?
Lawrence.
Lawrence was the first. Lawrence stays up at all hours of the night, wee hours of the day. He's a night owl. He's probably sitting there at 12:01, probably hit it. Pluggo doesn't set up his own chair. I actually put this chair together myself, believe it or not. I paid my dues and put this chair together when Mrs. Pluggo did buy it for me. But I put it together.
Like Lawrence came up clutch, made me feel very special to start my morning. Like it was just great.
Oh, I bet you were feeling good. 25-year-old Blair Pacheco.
Oh, I wish. Fucking Got to pump that number up a little bit.
If I would have known what I know now at 25, man, life would be so much different. We have a guy hanging out backstage.
I would have made so many less
mistakes.
mistakes.
Did you invite this gentleman?
I did not. I thought it was you.
If he pops in, he should have got something important to say. Should we let him on?
Skeeta
bop beat bop skeeta boop boop. It's Boris. Yeah. Where'd he go?
He's still there.
Do you need me to run the controls? Or are you having trouble?
What, do you want me to do the intro for him?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna bring him up. Okay. What's up, Boris? What do you want? What's up, dude?
Hello, gentlemen. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Wow.
Good. I have a question to ask you.
Is it morning? It's afternoon.
It's noon here, so yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
If I promise to be on my very best behavior, could I join you guys for exposure today? Because I'm very excited about homecoming, and I promise to behave and not start any trouble. Scouts, how do you do Scouts? I don't know how you do Scouts honor.
Well, I think it's this.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I mean, if you'd like, yeah, we brought to what are you excited most about homecoming?
We have to go through the card again because I forget all of the matches. I just finished the Janela show, and it has me my interest very much peaked for him and Marko Stunt. I know the Vipress and Christian Napier and Atticus Cogar has just been doing phenomenal work on social media. That guy gets it in a way a lot of guys don't get it, and it's really, really fun to watch.
What's up, Fernando? Fernando's in the house saying, "What's up, fellas?" with a Z and a Q.
Yes,
that's a new one. The Z and the Q, and he says Boris is in the house.
Last week we'll do the homecoming in a little bit. Last week, the world was set up.
Yeah, we gotta start there. We got to.
Well, first off,
because it still has legs. It was still going on yesterday.
We talked to Hard Editing last week.
We did.
About Pandemonium Pro's upcoming show. Great guy. Everyone should go follow Nick. Buy tickets for the next show.
Yes. Yes.
And we talked a little bit about Produce and what was going on with Produce and Joey Janela and the big clusterfuck that was. And that was the drama for the week. And then, we do our little show. We log off and we go online. And then you see Natalia Neidhart, good old Natty, talking about how Avery Styles, he's paying his dues in independent wrestling. And God bless his soul, Eric Cannon was like, hold on a minute.
Wait a goddamn second.
I do believe if Natty wouldn't have said that tweet exactly how she said it, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But because she was talking about this kid paying his dues, and it's like, well, fucking part of paying your dues is setting up the rings, setting up the chairs, all of that shit. But it kind of sets the internet ablaze of, first off, ring crew, due paying, and then it was, well, who the fuck's Eric Cannon? And anyone who says that should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. Pluggo, how are you feeling about that?
I don't know, because I'm not an independent wrestler. I've been fortunate enough to be backstage at a few independent wrestling shows and kind of understand how it works. Like, I've done ring crew myself. I have experience setting up and tearing down a ring with Warrior Wrestling because they needed help and I offered it. I don't so I guess I kind of see both sides, right? Like, I understand that he was flown in. GCW's bringing him in on his name value alone after 2 shows. I could understand that if he didn't help out, it could rub some of the veterans like an Eric Cannon the wrong way. I personally, probably with the kid only having 2 shows under his belt, maybe would have taken this and done this privately. I understand that Natty came out and said something and then it kind of spiraled, but maybe you take the kid to the side and just kind of say, hey, this is how we do things. I understand who you are and where you come from. But yeah, I don't have like a hard and fast, because I don't know, because I'm not Boris, and you and Boris, who work commentary for shows on a monthly basis, probably have a better understanding of what you're supposed to be doing.
Well, apparently he was asked privately to help out, with whatever the case was, whether it's chairs or whatever, and just didn't, no bueno. He wasn't doing that.
He said he wasn't doing it.
He didn't do it, so.
Oh, okay, all right.
And here's my thought: is like, I get that, like, yeah, you might be flown in, you know, like to be a part of the show, but if like somebody there, they're setting up, they're getting ready for it. Like, this is a show you're going to be wrestling on, so like to get, you know, doors open, get everything ready. Yeah, you might have to move a couple chairs. You might have to do some shit like that, but it's only for the benefit of the show as a whole. That's how I look.
That's fair too, and I don't hate that, because I also like, you know, and I know that AJ said some things that kind of kept it going, and it's Chairgate is still going on. But Boris, what about you, buddy? What do you think?
I purposefully didn't really read too much about this situation, because as soon as I saw it, I realized how stupid it is. But I think this is the reason why we in professional wrestling and independent wrestling can't have nice things, because this is something that should be fucking handled maturely inside. This doesn't need to be a cannon fodder for Twitter and shit like that. This is something that should have been handled inside, within the boys, within the company, because it just, this whole thing just makes everybody look stupid.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, though, if
I don't know this too much.
I lean into this. I
didn't know that he was asked to help, because I haven't read too much about it, because as soon as I saw it, I thought, oh, this is just more stupid indie wrestling drama, and I have enough of that in my like personal life that I don't need it in my
whoa
life.
Now you've got some tea to spill. So
yeah,
no, I don't mean no.
You just said it, so like, let's hear it.
I'm not referring to a simple thing. What I'm referring to is
multiple things.
No. Just let me finish.
Yes.
There's no tea. What I'm referring to is
Who's
been
a dick
doing
backstage?
this. Dean's fabulous. I love Dean Richter.
I know he is. His daddy.
I want Dean Richter to have a title run for real. I just mean that I've been doing this for a really, really long time and have been through all of this just drama in independent wrestling, that I just don't need it in my life outside of what's been in my life. Do you know what I mean? I'm not referring to any specific incident. I've just been through bullshit, infighting, high school girl arguing, indie wrestling for 25 years.
Fair.
I didn't know he was asked to help, but if he was asked to help, then maybe grab a chair or two. But like, to me, this is just it's a non-issue. And Eric Cannon rules.
Fair enough. Yeah, like you said, at the end of the day, I feel like this could have been handled internally. Like, you just kind of like, and then I see AJ needs to stop enabling his son. I mean, listen, AJ went to bat for his kid. I get it. I understand why he would. I'd probably go to bat for my kid as well. I know Cody Rhodes came out in support of Avery as well, kind of saying that like our fathers paved the way type stuff. And it's like yes and no, and then I saw the Lexus King chimed in, you know, the people. I know, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Like, bro, come on.
So like, I think at the end of the day, it's a discussion that is, I guess, worth having, but it didn't need to become like take over the news cycle of the week, which is showing how slow of a week it was in wrestling. Yeah. That this was the big topic. Avery Styles didn't set up some chairs. Now there's the debate to have. You could have the debate all day if you want, whether he should or he shouldn't, or if he's
I will say this: if the most sinister story in indie wrestling right now is a guy didn't set up chairs, I will take that over some other stories of indie wrestling that have gone around in the past few years of what people.
Well, I mean, currently it's not the most sinister story going on, but we're not going to dive too much into that one because
and then I was going to say
still
too,
a lot to play out with it. Because
what else is going on?
You'll have to go look at the produce.
I've peeked a little bit into that.
Well, because yesterday was even more, and I'll be surprised if produce keeps running shows going forward. But
have you watched any of their shows? I have the first one, but I haven't actually sat down and watched it.
I've only seen clips of it.
Oh, that was a like a comment in the night. But to the Avery, to wrap a bow on it too, like people are bringing in Avery Styles because of who his dad is, right?
100%.
Like, and they're hoping that AJ will be there. They'll have access to AJ, so they're using him as much as
I don't believe that's why you bring and no one's bringing Avery Styles in hoping that AJ comes to the show. I don't believe that.
You don't.
I disagree with that, but
I think you're giving a lot of indie promoters more credit, considering how many of them are out there that think.
I just mean like you bring in he's
Avery,
a name.
Maybe AJ will tag along with him.
Maybe you definitely are bringing him in because of his last name. So I think there's I think it's on both sides here. I don't think it's all on Avery, which is what it seemed to be like. Oh, he didn't put up a couple chairs. It's on him, but it's also like you're bringing in a cat with 2 matches. You're flying him in and paying him like he's a superstar already. Maybe I don't know. I think it's silly.
See Avery going forward should only work no ring shows. Like that's all he should do for like a solid 5 months.
His new name is No Ring Avery Styles.
No holds barred show, or they're just like, we're not doing rings this week.
Yeah, like just fucking play into it and just become like the biggest heel on the indies.
He never does a chairs match. He never uses a chair.
No.
Never. His weapon of choice is anything but, brother. Oh, you want me to win a TLC match? It doesn't work for me. I'll do the T and the L,
it's
not
a
the
TL
C.
match.
Yep. He doesn't even sit at the commentary table because he's like, "There's a chair there, not sitting in it." I'm not using these chairs.
Guest commentator Avery Styles, he stands for it.
I love it, dude. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Last weekend it was kind of sucked because there was nothing on to watch.
Yeah, because everybody's gearing up for this weekend. Like I said, the big shows this weekend, and then there's a couple going. But yeah, it was the Janela Bad Boy thing was on Thursday last week, and then there was a couple of things, but nothing. Yeah.
Not in the world of wrestling, did you watch anything good this past week?
Did I watch anything good this past week? I rewatched Superbad.
I love Superbad. Straight up. That's a movie I can actually understand your quote references. So fire away.
Well.
I've watched a lot more WNBA the past week.
Okay.
I'm into the Toronto tempo. Yeah, for sure.
I'm getting fucking right into it.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah,
I'm an Indiana Fever fan because I'm from Indiana.
Except fucking Sophie Cunningham. What the hell?
I know, dude. What the
I'm looking forward to the game next weekend.
I will say this. If we stopped watching sports team based on political views of athletes, like there'd be hardly any sports teams left to watch. Mm-hmm. She's just diving into something that she doesn't. That's the problem with the WNBA right now is like they've got like Olivia Miles, my girl from Notre Dame, TCU. She's balling right now, but nobody's talking about it because they're talking about all this other nonsense and this other bullshit. And they just need to focus on them as a league. And it's like, it's tough to root for. It's tough to root for the old Indiana Fever these days. But as an Indiana fan, or an Indiana resident, I gotta support. But
like, I got a lot of love for Caitlin Clark. Like, she's solid.
Yeah, she's a hooper.
You also got, Paige Buchers out there.
Backers, dude.
Yeah, Angel Reese has still been fucking tearing it up. Like
Asia Wilson, Olivia, like I said, Olivia Miles, dude. You got a lot of good things in the WNBA that we should be focusing on. It's kind of like, the chair gate. We're focusing on all this other crap that doesn't even matter. It isn't even important right now. And it takes away from like the game.
It doesn't help that you have guys like what the bullshit like Ennis Cantor's doing right now.
Yeah,
it's like fuck off, man.
As a Houston
that dude that's doing the stupid thing.
Yeah, he's trying to join the WNBA.
Yeah, fuck right all the way off.
Dude, as a Houston Rockets fan, I know exactly. I still wouldn't take Royce White in the WNBA draft if he was eligible or not, because the dude doesn't like to fly and he doesn't like to do anything, and he's not a good ball player. So I don't know why he's trying to join the league. I'd still take Juju Watkins over his bitch ass any day of the week. Sorry, suck it, Royce. Okay. Suck it, Royce White.
It's like the only people making an issue out of like trans athletes playing in it are like there's no reason to create an issue out of this.
Yeah, they're just
like we live in the dumbest timeline in human history, and it's so. I'm so glad, with all due respect, Pluggo, that I'm not an American, because I probably would have been arrested by now. Your poor country, your people. I feel sorry for your people.
We're in a weird timeline. Speaking of,
we all were inducted into the AEW Hall of Fame.
Oh yes. I didn't even. I forgot all about that. We RJ City inducted all of Love Wrestling into the AEW Hall of Fame. We're the first inductees. So, what's up? That's pretty cool. I don't know what that gets us in terms of access.
I don't think anything.
So far, my life is pretty much the same.
I was gonna say I don't know if RJ City can tell us the perks that come with becoming AEW Hall of Famers. Maybe he'll chime in sometime. He'll see this show. I know he watches because we are AEW Hall of Famers.
Well, next time they come to town, I'm just gonna walk in the back, be like, "Hey."
Show him the clip. Be like, right. RJ City said this was cool.
Double Hall of Famer in the building.
Oh yeah, you're a double Hall of Famer.
Oh,
that's right. I'm not. I'm just a singular Hall of Famer.
You're in the Hall of Fame of my heart, though. So.
Hey, so I'm a double Hall of Famer.
There you go. Attaboy.
So where do we want to start this week?
Well, we'll start off with some tidbits, I guess, and we can do homecoming, and we'll run homecoming tour through. Excuse me. Yeah. I know you got a hard out today, so
dude, I got a birthday party I gotta go to.
If we sneak out a few minutes early, then
my buddy's son's birthday. He's turning 10. Party starts at 3, and I was like, well, I could be a little late. So that's why we're doing it early today. So because I would have been smack dab in the middle of the birthday party, and that wouldn't have worked. So I'm gonna get my cake on. Maybe hopefully there's a hot dog or something there. I don't know what they're feeding. I didn't see the food spread, but hopefully there's a hot dog, maybe a burger. Who knows? Mm-hmm. Probably Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars Pizza and a birthday cake. That's a staple.
I mean, hey, like Little Caesars, the deep dish pizza there is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, their Old World pepperoni deep. Yeah, super solid.
Yeah.
Yep. If you get it,
you gotta get it fresh. You gotta get their pizza fresh, and it's good.
You either get Little Caesars, you either get absolute dog shit or it's phenomenal. There's no middle ground. You either get the best pizza you've had at Little Caesars or the worst.
Yes.
So it's always a gamble.
I do appreciate the variety they have on the menu because they have like those little like pastry type things you can get. That I'm sure it's the same down there. Like it'll be like a small little like fucking like a tart, but it's like got like cheese and pepperoni in it and stuff.
What's a tart?
Tart, like a butter tart.
Did you just ask what a tart is?
Yeah, what's a tart?
You fucking American. I'm so sorry for you. You don't know what a tart is? No. Yeah, butter tarts are very Canadian, Blair. It's not necessarily
a butter tart. I'm gonna Google it right now while Blair pulls up tidbits, and I'll come back on the other side.
A butter tart is a little slice of heaven.
Hey,
all right, I'm gonna look.
Tidbits. Tidbits, Blair's tidbits, Blair. Beep boop bop. Tidbits.
Right, tidbits.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I know. I've never. Yeah, we don't have those.
Okay.
Those aren't called tarts where I'm from.
What do
you call them?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I was looking up other names, but they do look phenomenal.
All right. Now for
beep boop bop. Birthday. It's your birthday. Beep boop bop.
A whole bunch of matches got announced for the Rev Pro show that's going to be at Wembley Arena the day before All In. So you got Zack Sabre Jr. versus Jay Joshua is going to be there. You're going to see Leon Slater versus Liam Slater in a battle of the Slaters. Whoever loses actually loses their last name.
There can be only one.
I wish they could throw AC Slater in there too. That would be a match of the year.
It's like the Highlander. There can only be one.
Heath Slater, is he available for this?
For the undisputed British Tag Team Championship, Cowboy Way against FTR.
Hey, it's good to see FTR.
Mm-hmm. Luke Jacobs against Pac. And they also announced Alexis Falcone versus Kanji. So a solid little card shaping up for the day before All In.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Emi Sakura announced for the Power Pro Lucha show, which our good friend, our boy, Sturdy Sal Mastretta, him and the state champs main eventing night 1. So like fucking big ups to Sal. Like him and the state champs just fucking crushing it.
Yeah, they are.
He's such a good guy. I love that guy.
Hell yeah.
All right. Now we also have announced for the Kitsune Women's Wrestling Show, Nyla Rose versus Miko Alana.
Nice.
We've also got at the GCW The Score show in Cincinnati, Ohio, Vandal 48 versus Unsigned and Don't Care.
Hells yeah.
Yep. Steph DeLander announced for the Big Gay Brunch Liverpool edition. We've also got GCW back in Detroit. I do very much like when GCW does like the very album specific covers. Like, obviously this is from,
Slim Shady LP.
The Slim Shady LP, and even this one from like the Fugees, The Score. Like, I fucking love that stuff.
Rock bottom.
We also got at West Coast Pros Body Slams on Broadway, Starboy Charlie versus AJ Gray.
I thought that all of the WWE ID guys had to start using their WWE ID names on their indie shows. Is that not the case?
I'm not too sure.
I thought I heard that. Maybe wrong.
West Coast Pro has their training academy starting up. So if you want to go and learn from some of the best, fucking might as well. West Coast Pro, they got some killers down there. And September 12th, I think we did this one already. Hook Busting the Brain versus Atticus, Cogar, KJ Orso, and Sam Stackhouse. So it's a solid little card shape.
GCW is in a run right now. They got a bunch of stuff coming.
They're doing, like I'm very impressed with the stuff that they're like bringing to the table right now.
They're coming back to Indianapolis in November as well. I think I should be able to pull it off now that I'm outside of it, because I couldn't go to the last one because it was mid baseball season. So like I was in the middle of coaching, but November I don't have any coaching obligations because football and everything will be done by then. So
what about winter ball?
No, I don't do winter ball.
They don't do that.
I don't know. I keep every winter. I'm like, do you guys want to do something? And then they tell me when it's too late to sign up for anything that they wanted to do something. So I have to start getting on them about like, hey, if you want to play basketball or whatever it may be, like you have to tell me sooner than later so I can get you signed up.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like maybe stay away from hockey.
Oh no, we're not. I will not. Okay. Not especially here. There's no. It's expensive. There's not a lot of hockey representation in the States like it is probably in Canada, and it is pricey for ice time and is coaching.
It's pricey here too.
Ice time gear, all that. Yeah, we'll stay away from hockey. Fernando wants to know if coaching is stressful. It can be. Trying to wrangle up, 10 or 12 8-year-olds to like focus on whatever it is. Like, they think you're being mean, but you're just trying to keep them safe. Like in baseball, we're like, yeah, I need your head up. I need your glove ready. I don't need you taking a line drive off the chest, So then they're like, why is coach always yelling? Johnny, your back is turned to the pitcher while he's
you're naming names right now.
Listen, I'm using Johnny as a very generic. I never coached a Johnny, but when it comes to the kids it can be stressful, but it is a lot of fun. It can be fun and it's rewarding when they finally get the wins and stuff. So
do they call you Coach Pluggo?
No. They call me Coach John. I had a kid actually give me a hat this year. They called me Bill. And he gave me a hat because he knew I was a hat guy. Because I used to call this one kid a different name every practice, and then he was like, "You're Coach Bill now." And I'm like, "Okay."
Hey, there you go.
So, but yeah, we do it. I know that my coaching days are numbered because at some point my kids will need like actual coaching if they want to continue to pursue these sports that they play. Because I'm only good at like the basics, so I do it while they're young, and then I let some professionals take over.
That's fair.
So,
but you're helping shape and mold their lives.
That's right. I'm shaping and molding young minds. I'm like, I'm like, hey, little Johnny, what did you think of Chairgate this week? They're like, what?
Yeah, you see, what you got to do is start telling them to set up the chairs.
I'm like, listen, you need to set up the gear, pick up the dugout. What are you doing?
Yep. Don't care if you're a flying bro. Gotta pay your dues.
Go get the cones. I don't care who your dad is. Go get the cones.
It'll all take is there to be one other wrestling fan in the crowd who's like slightly checked into it and be like, all right.
He's like, oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Go set up the cones for the drills. 3-cone drill. Let's go.
Let's go. Move it.
Oh boy.
All right. So homecoming.
Biggest show of the year. GCW, is it? This is probably the biggest one, I would imagine, right?
One of them, I think.
It's one of the staples of the year, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I was gonna say change GCW on the world, or change that one, and they do it usually in January. Is pretty big, but yeah.
How long before Triller goes under, and do you think they'll jump on my AEW once Triller goes under?
They keep saying that that's not the case, so who knows? But you never know in this business. It could be sooner than later, but. I mean, I'm still locked into the Triller $4.99 price point from whenever I signed up, which is a great price point to have. So I hope that doesn't change.
Yeah, I mean, the pickings are slim on there now. If you're not going to watch GCW, there's a few still up there, but it's not like before where, every night of the weekend you were going to see something.
Yeah,
because like PW Revolver was up there before, and now it's GCW and like the odd other indie, and that's it.
And so I think Revolver has a show this weekend as well.
Yeah, they do. I think it's on YouTube.
And it's on YouTube. I think it's the same time as Homecoming. So you get your indie fix this weekend for sure.
Oh, definitely makes up for last weekend. Last weekend sucked. But Homecoming, it's happening tonight. 2 nights. Part 1 is tonight. Bear Bronson and Gabby Forza versus Charles Mason and Slade. And Gabby Forza signing with TNA, which not surprising since Bear Bronson is there, but it's good for her. Hopefully she can get paid and make some cash over there.
Yeah. Till death do us part. What does that mean as a match stipulation, by the way?
Well, I think somebody's going to die today.
Is that Boris? Make it make sense, brother.
I don't know what the stipulation is, but I think that Charles Mason has been flying under the radar for far too long, doing some fabulous work. I'm a giant fan of his. And Slade is one of those guys you don't see a lot of anymore, where you're watching stuff and sometimes you're like, oh, is he like shoot pissed? What's going on right now?
Right.
I enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot.
He's definitely a guy that's scary. You're just like, I don't know what that guy's thinking, and at any time he could just, poke your eyes out, stab you to death. But
he's got that look,
But yeah, like you said, Blair, shout out to Gabby Forza for getting signed. I think that's a great addition to the TNA women's roster. I've actually been over the last couple of weeks, wanting to dip my toe back into TNA. I'm kind of intrigued on Lockdown next weekend. So she might be another reason that just tips the scales for me to start watching. But for this match, I got the Bear. I got the Nomi.
Right. Someone's in the chat right now talking shit. Someone I used to have a lot of respect for, but not anymore.
The Short Geek sucks that I have no proper personal account, so I still have to use this to trash talk. But there's a cutie in the bottom right corner, huh? Hey, listen. On Thursday night, Mars, you weren't in the chat at Beards. I was I was pro the decision you made at LPW 50, surprisingly enough. JPJ was mad at me.
You support what he did?
I said, listen, I can understand it. Right now in LPW, you've got to make a statement to get where you want to go. And look you can't argue the result. He's getting a championship opportunity. His face is on the poster. It's all about Mars at LPW 51. Do you like what he did or agree with it? You don't have to, but the result speaks for itself.
Oh, last week when we were talking about, or a few weeks back, didn't we say it was going to be Mars Attacks?
Yes, we were definitely like weeks before the show going,
okay.
Mars Attacks is definitely a show that's going to happen. And listen, at the end of the day, you got at a stacked roster such as LPW, you got to make some moves or you'll just, be kind of left by the wayside. And he made some moves and
he didn't make some moves. He stabbed his brother in the back. I can't believe you're defending this. I'm shocked.
Sometimes... What? Hey, listen, I just look, Lawrence said right here, Mars did nothing wrong.
Man, what happened to this world?
Look, Mars comes to visit me regularly in Winnipeg, so how can he be in the wrong here? I mean, he's just looking out for himself.
Listen, Mars.
I had that guy in my home, not anymore.
Listen, Mars, there's 2 weeks, I think, until LPW 20 or 51. If you'd like to join us one of these next week or something, you're more than welcome to say your piece.
Yes, Ophelia, stabbed in the back. Boris is the problem. Boris is not the problem, believe me.
But did he die? He did not. I'm just saying, I understand sometimes you have to take drastic measures to get where you need to go. Now, would I stab my brother in the back? No, but
you took a long time to answer that, man.
I was trying to think like my actual blood brother or Blair. I would never do that to Blair.
Thanks, buddy.
But
JPJ,
I understand.
Different story.
No, I wouldn't do that to him either. He was worried. He was like, I can't believe you're saying that on air right now while I'm sitting here.
Hey, if you were going to stab me in the back, that's fine. At least you're honest about it. So.
I'm like, look, man, I understand. Mars did what Mars had to do, and now Mars has an opportunity to recapture the LPW Grand Championship. What are we talking about here? What was he supposed to do?
Happened.
What was he supposed to do? Wrestle 75 matches and hope to get an opportunity?
He got the opportunity by winning a wrestling match. He didn't have to wrestle 75 matches. He didn't have to stab his brother in the back. First, Avery Styles doesn't set up chairs, and now we're making a pass on this? This is nonsense.
Well, Mars has paid his dues.
Yeah, dude. Mars definitely has paid his dues.
I'm shocked by you guys, straight up. I'm sorry I came in here today.
Mars he's made the towns. He's paid his dues, brother.
Philia's in the house too. We got a Philia in the chat. Philia, what's up? She said wins and losses don't matter. Yeah, see. So GCW homecoming, huh?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's 2 days of this we got to get through.
Well, only 4 matches have been announced for night 2.
That's true. That is true. Because I'm sure some things that happened tonight at night 1 usually spill into night 2. And then I remember last year there was some returns and some debuts, and then they got a match on night 2. Mm-hmm. But oof, is it happening?
I think it's happening. I think that they have pushed KJ Orso and Sam Stackhouse enough that they are a viable tag team threat. I think we see new tag team champions tonight.
Yeah, KJ also another guy since he lost the mask, just phenomenal work. He was always good, but embracing this character and just phenomenal work. Big fan. He's very unlikable, and that's high praise.
I will say this about the potential for KJ and Sam to win the GCW tag titles here. Now, KJ Orso was one of those invited to the SummerSlam tryouts. There's not been any announcement on if anybody, they liked what he did and he's going to get signed or anything like that. Maybe he blew him out of the water. Who knows? Maybe there's a contract in his future for another company. But
who's his dad?
Who's his dad? That would be the one and only Kenneth Orso. I don't know. Oh, KJ is Kenneth Jr.
Yeah, Kenneth Orson. Remember him?
Oh, the phenomenal Kenneth Orso,
Yeah,
dude.
back in Memphis.
Making territories.
He was setting up chairs.
Oh, what
Hello,
the?
Mrs. Pluggo.
That's bull. That's ridiculous. Hi, Mrs. Pluggo, the love of my life. Actually, she's the love of Boris's life. But
no, Mrs. Boris is the love of my life. But I'm a big fan of all of the Pluggo family.
But yeah, usually she comes in and says hi to me. Now she doesn't. But I'm gonna go with you, Blair. I'm gonna go with KJ and Sam to shock
New
the
champs?
bulls. Get it done. New
agree.
champs. Only nothing against Busta in the Brain. They kill it, but they've had it for a long time, and this could be a new era tonight here.
Yeah, I think it'd be good for a change.
All right.
Okay, so
We're all going and new here.
Excuse me. Vipress versus Christian Napier in a Chola chain match.
Hell yeah, dude.
A fantastic name, and this match is going to rule.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Vipress is a killer. She's somebody we talk about almost every week on this program, how good she's become. Christian Napier's back from injury. He's been doing good things. He's got a lot. Here's a lot of Vandal 48 involvement tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Napier is traditionally the guy that gets himself involved in other Vandal 48 business. So depending on where this falls in the card, and maybe Vipress will just chain him down and keep him out of the Ultraviolent Championship and the GCW World Championship picture for the rest of the night. That would be ideal, I think, for everybody. So give me Vipress.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Oh, look, I got hi, honey. Hi. I didn't get all caps either. She's just like,
Oh my god.
Thanks, Boris.
She's probably worried you might stab her in the back.
Not Mrs. Pluggo.
All right. We also got, I think. Okay, I got to find another graphic. There we go. Nick Gage, Sicko the Clown, and Nino Extremo versus Dr. Redacted, Connor Claxton, and Jimmy Lloyd. If Nick Gage makes the show.
What? Is that a thing?
He didn't make them for SummerSlam weekend.
Oh, did he not?
He was booked for all weekend, wasn't there.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't get to go to those shows, unfortunately, due to the timing of what I had to do.
Hobnobbing with celebs.
So, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I guess if he makes the show, cool. That'll be a crazy three-way or not three-on-three match. Oh god, that's going to be bloody and crazy. That would be something to maybe kick the show off with. You think?
Yeah, I think
if Gage is there, you get everybody hyped. Nick Gage's music hits. You get everybody going right there, and that sets the tone for the night.
Yeah,
or that's maybe like a before intermission, so we can clean the place up kind of thing. As a bit of an older school deathmatch guy, I'm always happy to see Connor Claxton. This Sicko the Clown dude, it's not just a clever nickname. So yeah, this one's gonna be wild.
Yeah, he's crazy. He does some crazy shit, man.
I'm gonna pull up the.
I wonder if Brett ever looks at him and is like, "You don't have to do that." He's like, "I got it. It's fine.
I got it, man.
I got it, dude. I'm Sicko the Clown, brother."
This time I'm setting up chairs, brother.
Yeah.
Joey Janela versus Marko Stunt.
Do you think Sicko the Clown's kids are gonna have to set up chairs where they get booked later?
No, little Sicko the Third is gonna be set for life.
I think this match is gonna be off the charts. I think it's gonna be so good. Maybe my expectations are too high, but yeah, I'm all about this. I think the setup's been good. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
How are you feeling, Pluggo? Because I mean, this is a big match for you.
Big match. You know, I'm a big Marko Stunt guy. Joey's pretty much came out and said that if he can't get the job done here,
he's done.
He's done, and he should retire and just never and go down. You know, I think he's speaking in jest, maybe.
But he also said if he does win this match, we will see him on TV soon. So
he's using my boy Marko Stunt to further his career. Wow, Joey. There's a lot of history here between the two of them. They're friends. They got a lot of good chemistry. The reason that Marko is back, if you go back on this very channel the interview I did with Marko Stunt and his return, he said Joey Janela is the reason that he's back because he did the collective weekend, and that's where it sparked him coming back. So I'm interested to see. I'm taking Marko Stunt. I don't pick against Marko Stunt. It's just this is how it's going to go.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to. Like, you guys are tight. You developed this relationship. You bought a car off of him.
Did I? I do need a new car.
See?
Does he still sell cars?
I don't think he does.
Okay.
That's got to be a tough gig. So
definitely.
But I'm kind of torn because I could see Janela back in AEW or one of the other promotions with television, but in the same vein, he is such a focal point in the indies that also I could see him just sticking around doing other stuff. I think he wins tonight. They've built up enough losses for him. That's about time.
Where do you think he would go if he said he'd be back on TV or he's going to be on TV? Who's signing Joey Janela? TNA? AEW? Would he go back to AEW? Megan's there. He did Joey had a great run. I think Joey, and I've said it a few times, I think his run in AEW is underappreciated for a lot of stuff that he did there when that company was in its infancy. He had a lot of killer matches there and did a lot for the company. So I would maybe time heals all and he comes back.
This is a very different AEW than the one that he was in as well. So
yeah,
it'd be interesting. And they got ROH as well. They could mix them up in that if they wanted to. So, yeah, we'll see.
All right. We also got Otis Cogar versus Atticus Murphy for the Ultraviolet Championship. Is it time that Otis loses the title? Is it happening?
Yes.
You think so?
I don't know. Atticus on a run right now, but I don't know. This is a tough one.
Like I said, it depends on what happens to Christian Napier because he tends to get himself involved into these matches, and I know that there's a lot of bad blood between Anakin and Vandal 48 right now. Makes me wonder if Anakin has some friends available to maybe counterbalance the possible Vandal 48 inclusion, but I wouldn't hate it if Atticus Murphy won it tonight. I wouldn't hate it. I think it would be a fun little shot in the arm for it'd be oh, what's going on? Christian Napier loses to Vipress, then Otis loses to Anakin. Is Vandal 48 cracking? And then obviously Atticus has a big match tonight as well. Could we see this crumbling of the 48 and then they go to Vandal 49 and try that version?
Yeah. Never know. Then Vandal 50.
Then Vandal 50 and 51. I know who you're picking.
Me?
Yeah.
Who am I picking?
You're not a Vandal 48 guy.
I am not. So yes, I would like to see Anakin Murphy. They just have go away heat with me. So I'm down with seeing Anakin Murphy win the title.
When the Vandal 48 matches come on, he's that's when I'm ordering the Dairy Queen Blizzard.
You fucking know it, buddy.
It was just Miracle Tree Day. We missed it.
Oh.
And we also have what's his nuts? Atticus Cogar versus Joe Gacy.
Joseph Sawyer. Sorry, he can't go by Joe Gacy, but
Atticus Cogar versus Joseph Sawyer.
No graphic?
No, they had the different sized one. I didn't want to grab it.
Okay.
So, yeah, no graphic. I know you're into it. I know you're into the.
I'm into what I'm into what Atticus does.
Yeah.
But I am gonna sit here and say, he's had it for a while. Depending on what you want to do with Sawyer, the former Joe Gacy, this would be a huge monumental moment. I always try to think of these things in terms of all right, what's going to grab the headline? Former WWE guy comes into GCW, wins gold, wins the world title, right? Is that something that GCW wants to have coming out of night one into night two that isn't as booked as heavy as night one is, right? So I'm sitting here leaning Sawyer.
To me, when you look at the rest of the matches on the show, this does not give off main event vibes to me.
Good. Except Janela and Stunt is like the main event.
That to
of this
me is
thing,
the
right?
main event.
Atticus has not main evented a lot of these shows as GCW World Champion. They're always in the middle.
Yeah.
That's true too.
So like that has a little bit of weight with me. Like, because if you're the top guy, you should be the one that's pulling off the main event. You should be on that spot. Atticus hasn't been able to do that. And like his matches, like fuck yeah, I want to see him lose because like I am exhausted watching his matches.
Okay. Boris, how are you feeling?
But why are you exhausted watching his matches?
I cannot get into them. I like his match with Alley Catch earlier this year. I thought it dragged on. I thought it ended up getting to the point where it was just disgusting. So like for me, I'm just like I have no interest in watching him wrestle.
Interesting. Okay.
That's fair. That's fair. That's valid. So we're going. I got Sawyer. You got Sawyer. What about you, Boris?
No, I think just swapping the title off of this is the wrong move, in my opinion. If we want to do that, we could stretch this out over a couple more shows rather than just shotgun it right off the hop. So I think Atticus wins, but I hope that Sawyer sticks around because there's some meat on the bone of this story, I think.
Okay, I like it.
And there's one other announced match as well that we missed.
Oh.
There is a scramble match. Leeds Lewis, Bobby Flacco, Teriyaki, Flying Ryan, Jay Lucas, and Tarzan Duran. That'll probably be your opener.
Yeah, they always open with the hot scramble. Yeah, that's fair.
Night 2.
I love Bobby Flacco.
Yeah, teriyaki.
I love teriyaki too.
Yeah, him and the chicken.
And honey garlic, I'm a fan of also.
Hey, orange chicken, Blair? Black pepper chicken? No? Okay.
Can I throw up the graphics for night 2?
No. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We have Beastman versus Dr. Redacted announced so far.
I fucking love Beastman. Beastman rules. It's just such a throwback. It's so good.
Controller Chaos is making their debuts, and they are actually going to be facing off against Top Team.
Teriyaki, and I'm blanking on his name. Oh my god. They're so good together, though.
We also got, so I did grab the graphic for this one. I'm going to punch it up.
Well, you punch it up. I will say Dr. Redacted has kind of grown on me over the last 6 months or so.
And we got Sicko the Clown versus Dino Extremo in a circus death match.
I got all kinds of time for that.
So I think this is going to be the spectacle of the weekend.
Now it's funny. I was watching a GCW show with Nino Extremo on it, and then I turned it off, and Mrs. Boris and I were flipping around YouTube, and we were fascinated with Power Slap because it's so ridiculous. And I swear to God that Nino Extremo was on Power Slap that I watched. I Googled it, and when you Google now, like the AI bullshit takes over, and it said that Nino Extremo was in Power Slap, but actually when I searched the web, I couldn't find anything. So I don't know if it was the same dude, but I swear it was the same guy. Fucking Power Slap.
Could be a Power Slap. I've seen clips. It is a wild thing to be a part. I don't understand it, but
watching what's his face get laid out though was kind of delicious. I'm not gonna.
Jack Swagger.
That's his name. Yeah. This is going to be a lot. I mean, yeah, these guys they tore it down at was it Tournament of Survival or the Nick Cage Invitational? I can't remember. I think it was Tournament of Survival was the one that just happened, but they tore it down. So yeah, this will be fun.
Oh yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I think it'll be the spectacle of the weekend. I mean, I think it's a good chance for Sicko the Clown to elevate his stock even more. Nino definitely has some work to do, but Sicko, I think a good showing here is just going to put him in a higher spot on those cards and get that name out there a little bit more.
What match at the end of the weekend is going to have you looking like this?
Probably that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that one. But you never know.
There's a lot of choices though.
Yeah, and like we said, for those that maybe are watching this that have never watched Homecoming, the reason that Sunday is lighter than Saturday is because they do use a lot of the things that happen on Saturday and they'll put them into the Sunday. So like they don't announce and this is one of those that we talk about it all the time. They didn't announce hey, the Busted in the Brain are going to defend their tag championships on Sunday against
which is good.
because they want you to sit there tonight and go, oh shoot, or KJ and Stackhouse could win it, and then they might do some kind of match there.
See, what I would like with that is like, don't announce that, like it's going to be busting the brain, being like, but announce like, hey, fucking these two guys are going to be challenging the champions, whoever it may be.
Right.
That'd be the one thing I'd like to change.
Yeah. So that they do that for this show specific a lot. So you'll see a lot of things that happen tonight probably spawn into tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Well,
spill into tomorrow. I need to learn how to speak.
I know you have a hard out today, so
do.
We're going to wrap up a few minutes early so that you can get your party on.
And get my party hat on.
So for myself, you can find me up on all social media, Grainmaker Wrestling Podcast, on all podcasting platforms, and up on YouTube. You can go find the Grainmaker Wrestling Podcast page and watch my face as I conduct some fantastic interviews, including one I just dropped with Alpha Zoe. So definitely stay tuned for that. Got a couple others hopefully percolating. But it's hard out here for a pimp, so we'll wait and see. So, Pluggo, where can they find you?
Well, why don't you let Boris go first?
Okay,
Boris, where can they find you? I know you got something going on tonight.
Happy belated birthday again to Blair Pacheco.
Thank you.
Yeah, tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Mountain, Saturday Night Love over on the Love Wrestling Twitch. We're going to take a look at MTV's Celebrity Deathmatch. I never watched it when it came out, so I don't really know what to expect, but I pulled a bunch of them, and it should be kind of fun, so keep your eye out for that. And thanks for letting me come and hang out. I had nothing really going on, and I saw you guys were popping on, so I thought I might come on and talk some GCW. So I appreciate you guys.
Always good to have you. And then at me, you can find me today at a splash pad for a birthday party, getting my cake on. But no, I'm at Pluggo. You search Pluggo, my face pops up. That's where you can find me. All of my interviews from SummerSlam weekend are up right now on all of my socials and the Love Wrestling socials. So if you want to check those out, that would be cool. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. with JPJ for Between Two Beards. I've got a interview dropping with Cody Lane next week sometime here on Love Wrestling as well. I talked to him.
You talked about his match in Winnipeg? Or what?
I did bring up Winnipeg.
Yeah.
I did bring it up. I brought up you and Winnipeg and all of it, dude. It's in there. We talked about him and his Chad Daniels match. I said, I told him he's a staple, that we talk about him on For Exposure all the time. I got a couple of other fun things in the works, but I'm not ready to announce those yet until I know for sure they're going to happen. But you want to stay tuned.
Hell yeah.
So
have you seen the picture on social media that was posted 11 minutes ago of Lawrence Cartier as a boy?
No, but I
know
definitely.
We've been on the show.
We were on the show working. Brunch tomorrow, 11 a.m. They're talking fighting back. Hells yeah, Lawrence. All right. AEW Hall of Famer Lawrence Cartier.
Okay. That's going to be it for us again this week. We will be back next week. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy homecoming.
Sir.
Peace in the streets.